So good to see all the beautiful faces in the house. You know, I really thought on this thing, and it hit me what I was going to speak about. And as church folks, we look upon the world and we see what the world has. And we wonder why don't have it, and we serve an almighty God. We serve an awesome God, and we serve. You know, we look at what they have. And if you say you haven't looked at it and haven't thought about what you doing, you're lying to yourself, because I know I have. I done looked at what I'm doing for God, and I don't have it. But it's not about what you have. It's about what you need. I got a story I want to tell you about an old rich man. All right. It was an old rich man. And this rich man had everything that anybody needed.
Amen.
He had everything that you need.
Amen.
But this rich man, it was one thing this rich man did not have.
Amen.
He had fine houses. He had cattle on the hill. He had plenty of mansions. Whatever you thought about, this rich man had. And this rich man went to his wife one day. He said, honey, I got everything. He said, but there's one thing I don't have, and I want it.
Amen.
There's one thing that I don't have, and I need it. This rich man was going to die one day, and he didn't have nothing to leave his belongings to. And you need the son to believe your belongings to. And the rich man went to his wife and he said, honey, I don't have nothing to leave all my riches to. And he said, honey, I want a son that I can leave it to. And 9 months later, the wife had a child. So he had everything. He had the fine cars, he had the fine house, and he had a son. And as his wife was in the labor room, she's in the room, and she had the child. And she died on the table in the labor room. And the rich man, he had everything, but he just lost his wife because he wanted a son. And sometimes when you're going to get the son, you're going to lose some things. You're going to lose some friends when you're going to get the son. The old man was heartbroken because a couple months later, he lost the son. So he went and got a man to paint a portrait of his son. He said, this was my only wish. I had everything, but I wanted a son. And then his son died. And the portrait he wrote, he made of just his son. And a couple months later, the old man died. But he had in his will, he said, I want you to auction off everything. Everything that I had, auction it off. So they began to have a meeting. Everybody there because they want all the fine houses. Everybody there because they want all the fine cars. But the first item up was a picture of the son. The picture of the son. He bring out the picture of the son. He said, where are we going to start this bid? Everybody looking around. I'm not looking for the picture of the son. I'm not looking for his son. But I'm looking for the old fine car. What are you looking for today? What are you looking for today? Say it. So let me break it down a little bit. So he began to hit the ton and said, do I have any bidders right now? Nobody stood up, throw their number up. Nobody said anything. But it was this old lady in the bike. She said, said, going once, nobody bid it.
Come on.
Going twice, nobody bid it.
Yeah.
You don't know when he coming.
Yeah.
You don't know the day or the hour. Get your bid on right now.
Right now.
And the lady stepped up. She said, I don't have much,
Yeah.
but I got $3.
Yeah.
I want to bid on that picture.
Yeah.
And he said, I got $3. Anybody else want to bid anything? And nobody else said anything because they still waiting on them fine automobiles.
Yeah.
All them fine cars.
Yeah.
And the guy said, he said, going once,
Yeah.
nobody bid it.
Yeah.
Going twice,
Yeah.
nobody bid it. And he looked at the old lady, he said, so
Yeah.
you got the portrait of the son.
Yeah.
And he said, everybody looked around, he said, well, I'm gonna call this to adjourn. Everybody looked around and said, what happened to the cars?
Yeah.
What happened to the house?
Yeah.
He said, if you would have just read in the instruction.
Yeah.
He said, if you buy the picture of my son,
Yeah.
you can get everything. We want everything. But we don't want Jesus. We want everything. Nobody bid it. Going twice. Nobody bid it. I got $3. I got $3.